First Blood is about as easy as these maps are going to get, which can still be challenging for people that haven't played Doom for very long, as there is a wide variety of monsters and singular spots to account for. Still, pretty easy for those not working for any media outlets of gaming news. Music here is Surfaced by Stuart Rinn, who contributes quite a bit of composition to this WOD. These two zombie men can see you from the start, so kill them before grabbing this berserk. From here you can just punch everything in this cavern. The zombies shouldn't be able to take enough off of you to matter if you're fast enough. Once you grab the shotgun, you can run over to the end of this cave, where there's a small opening on your left. Stepping in front of it will cause 4 imps to teleport in at the farthest end of the water, and depending on how far to the right you are, up to 3 pinkies will rush you from the mouth of the cave. Berserk cleans that up too. It's possible to jam your shotgun in the hole and shoot fish in a barrel, but this is a much easier way to handle it. You'll want to stay at the mouth of this cave for a while, because there is a good number of enemies spaced out. 3 cactus will slowly encroach from the right, supported by a wall of 4 chain gunners. Now there's a myriad of ways to handle that, as you can see happening right now. Sometimes the chain gunners will shoot the line of barrels stacked neatly along the wall and kill themselves. It's also possible to get the chain gunners to infight with the cacodemons, who will likely shoot the barrels by accident. If neither of these happens, then you'll have to rush straight for the wall and shoot the barrels so that the chain gunners don't have sight for you for too long. There's also the 4 zombie men inside the building that can take pot shots at you as you're cleaning up all the aforementioned. If you want a safe way to take care of the cacos, killing them at the mouth of the cave that I just exited is the best way to handle them, if only more time consuming. If you get lucky, one of the chain gunners can get thrown off the wall and drop his chain gun in the courtyard. That of course didn't happen for me, but it might happen for you. It makes the last half of this map really easy. Going over here leads to the blue key, and this whole cave fight is tight enough to where you can get away with exclusively using the berserk without too much of a problem. Now the first secret is up on this ledge, which you can get to from this raised step. Over in this gap, you'll find a chainsaw. It's pretty much useless for this map unless you prefer dealing with pinkies and specters that way instead of berserk. A pair of imps are hiding in the opposite corners across from the blue door, and in the next one you'll be rushed down by 3 specters and 3 imps. The other 2 imps are in the corners on the wall of the door. As long as you just wait at the door, they shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Now I have no idea how anyone is supposed to find this secret, but if you shoot this wall, you'll find 6 armor bonuses and 2 stim packs. It's completely unmarked and can sometimes get triggered by accident by an imp or a shotgunner. It's just weird. Clear this area out. Watch for the imp and shotgunner guarding the button behind the crates. And pressing this will reveal 2 cacodemons and a pinky. Since there's no other threats, you can just punch everything here to death. Or if you fancy guns, there's more than enough ammo to handle this trap. Hitting this button will lower the red key, and you'll have to fight off an imp and 7 specters. 5 come from behind the key, 2 teleport in. While you're taking care of them, you'll want to watch the door you came in from, since a single chain gunner also teleports over to that red key button in the hallway. Sometimes he'll just get stuck in that corner and won't be able to come over, but he can surprise you if you're not looking. The red key goes to this button here, and the last enemy is the shotgunner. Really straightforward map. There aren't that many areas that can trip you up. If you can take care of the wall of chain gunners, then you've pretty much beaten the map. There is a problem with the Spectre that teleports into the hallway. Sometimes he just doesn't want to cooperate with his teleporter line. This guy has cost me a couple max runs and is an asshole. So just make sure that you count off 7 Spectres after getting the red key, if that's something you're serious about. Other than that, no hiccups to speak of. If you're not satisfied with my shitty upload schedule, I did contribute a piece to the Doom Master Wadazine, which is a fan-made periodical exclusive to the Doom franchise. If you really need somewhere to go for your Doom fix, that's where I'd recommend.